Sit in a comfortable position with your feet flat on the floor and your hands in your lap. Close your eyes and visualize a white light coming into the position over the top of your head. See it coming down over you until you are completely surrounded by the light. Breathe it in with slow, even breaths. Feel your body relaxing, beginning with your toes and working up to your jaw and head muscles. It may take more time to relax the muscles in the shoulders, neck, and head than the rest of the body. Now see yourself standing beside a well. The stone walls of the well are moss-covered and worn. Take all of the problems in your life that are bothering you, that includes people, and drop them into the well. Then turn and walk away down a little path that leads through a grove of trees. In a short time you will come to a very high cliff that will be at the end of the path. Set into the wall is an iron-bound oak door. The door is narrow and tall, with a peak at the top. A huge brass ring hangs on one side of the door. You pull on the ring, and the door slowly comes open. Inside is a deep tunnel. Its curved roof, illuminated for space by two torches which hang in iron holders on either side of the door. As you step inside, you take down one of the torches, and the door slowly closes behind you. The light of your torch illuminates the path before you. Although the tunnel ahead is dark, you remember that you are protected. Nothing can harm you. You set off down the tunnel, which begins to gently curve. First one way, then the other. The small side tunnels do not interest you. Your goal is the Maiden's fountain somewhere ahead in the labyrinth. Before long you hear the eager whine and short barks of the hounds. Turning a corner, you find yourself in the circular white room. Flaming torches hang in brackets along the brightly colored murals. The fountain in its shallow bowl in the center of the room bubbles softly. The maiden rises from a bench at the far side of the room. She smiles and beckons to you, then turns quickly and leads the way into another dark tunnel, the hounds running ahead of her. You follow, your torch casting a circle of light around you. The tunnel begins an intricate series of twists and turns, with more and more side tunnels. It has become a true maze, a revealing pattern of the intricacies of your inner mind. You begin to see the flicker of strange images out of the corner of your eye. These are the ghosts of your past, both this life and other lives, events or people with whom you still have things to resolve. If you feel any threat coming from these aberrations, call to the maiden, and she will protect you. If any of these ghosts presses close and demands your attention, and if you feel able to confront the past, stop and try to communicate. The maiden will wait for you. If you are not able to understand the problem that remains between you and your past image, please simply ask forgiveness and give your blessing. Later dreams or events may clarify this. The maiden leads you deeper still into the twisting labyrinth. Soon you hear the sounds of drums and tambourines and the clash of a sistrum up ahead. A light flashes. The maiden turns a corner, and you find yourself in a huge red-walled chamber. The ceiling is far above you. Around the walls are ornate benches of crystal, and in the center is another fountain. This fountain is set in a waist-high bowl with steps leading up to it on 3 sides. Its water is a deep, rich red color. Scarlet-clad men and women dance around the fountain. They weave a line of rhythm and music as they circle around you. When you turn to watch them, you see the maiden disappear back into the tunnel. You turn again to the fountain and, for the first time, see a woman at the far end of the cavern. With smiles and music, the dancers whirl away toward the mysterious woman, and you follow. The mother sits on a magnificent crinoline throne, her long hair loose over her shoulders. Her blood-red gown flows over her full breasts and pregnant belly. Across her lap sprawls a cat, its green eyes watching you. The mother smiles and holds out her hands in welcome. As you move towards the throne, the dancers give a loud shout and go sit on the benches, talking quietly amongst themselves. The mother's feet is a padded bench. You sit on its velvet softness and look up at her loving eyes. She reaches down one ring-adorned hand and caresses your face and your hair. When she speaks, her voice is soft and full of compassion. You listen intently as she talks to you. You are free to ask questions. The mother may or may not answer them at this time, depending upon your being open and willing to listen. After a time, the mother touches your breast over your heart. Then she holds out her hand to one of the dancers. They bring her an elaborate chalice filled with water from the fountain. She holds it to your lips with a smile, and you drink. She explains the personal significance of this magical drink, for its purpose changes as you change. You find the maiden once again at your side. As you stand to leave, the mother holds her arms out and hugs you. Then you turn to follow the maiden back up the twisting tunnel. The journey back is much shorter than the journey inward. As you approach the door, the maiden smiles and says farewell. You replace your torch in its holder and push against the door. Once more, you find yourself outside. You take 3 deep, slow breaths and find yourself again in your chair in your present life surroundings. Sit quietly for a few moments to absorb what you have experienced. If you like, make notes of your journey. Be aware for the next few weeks, for messages and answers to questions may come from very unlikely places and people. Look at everything logically, though. Never take extreme answers at face value. Spirit never demands extreme or unethical action.